Let's rewind to November 15th. Mike Tyson, at 58 years old, stepped into the ring against Jake Paul, the controversial YouTuber turned boxer. Billed as a clash of generations, the fight was streamed worldwide, drawing millions of viewers eager to see whether Tyson's legendary skills could still hold up against Paul's brash confidence. But as the dust settled, questions began to emerge. Was the fight truly competitive? Could Tyson, who had faced significant health challenges, really be at his best? These doubts gained traction when leaked documents suggested the fight was scripted, a revelation that outraged fans and sparked multiple lawsuits.
Streaming giant Netflix is being issued a class action in relation to the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight. TMZ reports the lawsuit is over streaming issues and a breach of contract. Thousands of viewers claim they had
The court case centered around damning evidence that the fight had been choreographed to maximize entertainment value rather than athletic competition. A leaked script detailed moments like Tyson landing light jabs in early rounds and Jake Paul securing the win with a unanimous decision. For fans, this was a betrayal. They had paid for a genuine showdown, only to learn they'd been sold what amounted to a glorified performance. Netflix, which streamed the fight, faced a class action lawsuit alleging breach of contract, with thousands of viewers demanding refunds and compensation. The court's judgment was clear. All parties involved, Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, and Netflix, would need to pay substantial financial penalties. A significant portion of their earnings from the fight was ordered to be redistributed to compensate fans who felt deceived.
Said about Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, and you said, listen, I'm not going to watch that last fight, I'm going to walk out. Why?
Because I think it's just disrespectful to the sport. I don't want to see it. I don't want to watch one of my all-time favourite fighters, one of my heroes, I guess, in a boxing ring at 55 years of age, physically a shell of what he once was.
Netflix, as the streaming platform, was hit hardest, required to pay a larger percentage of the settlement. For Tyson, the ruling was particularly devastating. At 58, Tyson had returned to the ring primarily for financial reasons, hoping to secure a better future for himself and his family. The prospect of losing a significant portion of his earnings was a crushing blow. Mike Tyson's collapse in court was the moment that shocked everyone. Witnesses reported that Tyson, visibly distressed as the judge delivered the verdict, suddenly fell to the ground. Emergency medical services were called, and Tyson was rushed to the hospital for treatment. Tyson's health has been a recurring concern. Over the past year, he has faced several serious medical challenges, including an incident where he lost half his blood and required 8 transfusions. The stress of the court case, combined with his physical condition, may have pushed him to the breaking point.
They got paid so much money for that, and I'm happy that he didn't get hurt. That was my fear, that it was going to be a real fight and he was going to get hurt.
He's still quick.
Oh yeah, he's still very quick. But you know, Mike had, like, he was...
Meanwhile, Jake Paul's reaction to the court ruling was notably different. While Tyson was absent from the post-fight press conference due to his health, Paul showed up, deflecting blame and emphasizing his role as a showman. Paul's focus remained on his brand, even as criticism mounted. He claimed the fight was entertainment first, dismissing allegations of deceit. For many fans, Paul's lack of accountability only fueled their anger, contrasting sharply with Tyson's visible emotional toll. The backlash has been immense. Fans flooded social media with outrage, accusing the fight's organizers of disrespecting boxing's legacy. "We paid for a fight, not a scripted drama," one fan wrote. Boxing legends also weighed in. Lennox Lewis called the situation a stain on the sport, while Oscar De La Hoya criticized the fight as a mockery of what boxing stands for.
All right, Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul was by its nature a horrible fight right from the start. It was just awful. Mike almost fell down during his walkout.
Their comments highlight a broader concern. Events like these risk undermining the integrity of a sport already struggling with issues of credibility. For Mike Tyson, this case adds a complicated chapter to his storied career. Once the youngest heavyweight champion in history, Tyson has spent years rebuilding his legacy after a tumultuous past. This court ruling, coupled with his collapse, raises questions about whether he should have returned to the ring at all. But for many fans, Tyson's willingness to step back into the ring despite his age and health challenges is a testament to his fighting spirit. As one fan put it, Tyson's legacy isn't defined by this fight. He's a warrior, and nothing will change that. This case serves as a cautionary tale for boxing and the broader combat sports world.
You were the youngest heavyweight champion. Are you still that guy? Are you a different fighter, or do you still imagine you are what you were?
Well, no, I know. I never lied to myself, but I know I'm good enough.
The rise of influencer boxing and entertainment-driven events has brought new audiences to the sport, but it has also blurred the line between competition and spectacle. Moving forward, promoters, fighters, and platforms like Netflix will need to prioritize transparency and accountability. For fans, the lesson is clear. Demand more from the sport you love, and don't settle for events that compromise its integrity.